Hello, everybody. I'm back. Sorry, I've been out sick lately and had a walking pneumonia for about 3 weeks. Started out as a cold and ended up turning into pneumonia. But I'm doing better now. I've gone through 2 rounds of antibiotics and I'm feeling much better. And so I'm sorry I missed my last 2 weekends of programs, but I just was not up to it. I slept a lot and just rested. So my guys always tell me, take care of myself instead of pushing myself through everything. So but I have to do what I have to do. So I mean, put some lips on so you can see me. I'm still a little bit pale. I've got more color now than I've had. So how is everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I was just looking at YouTube briefly, and I noticed that Jimmy Carter passed away today. So sad, and many blessings to him as he crosses over into heaven. And what a wonderful man, example of such a good-hearted man. So much he's done for humanity. Um, it's sad to see him go, but 100 years old, that's a very, very long life, and he will be missed. I figured he was going to make it through past the inauguration of the new president, which I don't feel is going to be Trump. But I throw on it periodically. I can't get him inaugurated. So, but from what I gathered, just reading headlines, I didn't watch a lot of news today. Um, I guess the mega party and Republicans are sort of imploding on each other and in huge disagreements and chaos right now. So, oh well. But anyways, and I'm going to say hi to everybody in the room. Thank you, Tammy, for giving me a call. I also wish Tammy a happy birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. She's 39 plus years old again. Anyways, she's my age. But, happy birthday, Tammy. Thank you for calling and checking on me. Tammy always checks up on me and see how I'm doing. So nice to talk to her today. She wanted to know if I was going to do a show today. I said, yeah, I was planning on doing it. I guess Brenda and Ann weren't on today. I haven't been watching a ton of YouTube because I just haven't been feeling good. Uh, so a lot of sleeping in. I'm crocheting a cardigan right now, so I'm about halfway through. Hi, JR. Welcome to the room. I've had everybody added to the list. So as people come in, um, I've been off for the last couple of weeks. JR, just let you know, and let everybody else know. I've had pneumonia, so I went through 2 rounds of antibiotics. My voice is still a little bit froggy, but not that bad. I've stopped coughing as much, so my voice will slowly come back. I'm going to close the chat at about 45 minutes into the room. I'm going to do 5 card readings for everybody that makes it in the room in that first 45 minutes. And then if there's just a few stragglers, I'll go ahead and drop the 3 card readings on those unless I get too tired. Because I haven't been doing a lot of reading. But did a little bit of channeling with Snow because we talk all the time and I channel a lot when I'm with them because we just get in the conversations and it comes on. So, but that's where we're at. Let me do a reading for the collective. I feel disorganized today. Got all my cards shuffled. There's a quick shuffle through. We'll do a reading for the collective. See what comes up. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of political atmosphere in this card throw. Um, Underlying card of this reading is that Eight of Cups. We're wanting to walk away. And that's the truth. The King of Swords. I'm feeling like this is President Biden. He's going to be coming up with some truths before long. I feel like there's going to be announcements. Two of Swords. We're going to have options and decisions going forward. And then the Emperor and a Victory card. And those are the underlying cards of the reading. The temperature coming into the reading from the near past is that devil energy, greed, avarice. This is definitely the Trump President-elect Trump and his wealthy minions group causing chaos and turmoil in this world. The underlying, in the center of the reading, I get that Page of Swords. Messages of truth are starting to feel like they're coming forward. They're going to be coming out soon. Crossing that is the Hangman, and I think this is everybody in the United States is starting to get perspective of what's going on, and I think that includes. Yeah, my guys are telling me yes, it does. It includes the mega followers, the mega voters. They're starting to open their eyes to the chaos and craziness that Trump has been putting out there in the media, and the fact, and they're starting to awaken to the fact that he's not doing anything for them. He's only protecting the wealthy, and everything he's planning on doing in his chaotic presentation is for the wealthy, for greed, for all that. He's not talking about any policies or plans or any help society and people and jobs and all of that. He's more focused on tax cuts for the wealthy and how to take control and eliminate all the social programs. Um, drill baby drill. Destruction of Mother Earth. Anything for greed, anything to make money. And they're starting to realize that he's not representing them. Mass deportations, very negative, plus all these threats to Greenland and Canada and Panama and Mexico and migrants in the United States. It's just starting to. People are starting to actually open their eyes and realize that what he's for is a breakdown of society, and it has nothing to do with taking care of the people of the United States. We're the taxpayers. We're the ones that pay into this, and he wants to take all those tax funds provided for the wealthy and not take care of any of the taxpayers in the United States. And so we're all feeling that stress and stuff. I say don't stress over it. One, Social Security is not going away. They will, in the next year or so, they will be addressing ways to better sustain Social Security, recalculating how the funds are going. I don't see big cuts in our Social Security. I think that the FICA contributions will go up to better support it. Some new tax structures will be looked at. I think this is going to be done under Democratic power, though. I don't think this is going to be done from the Republicans. I don't know. It's total chaos. Up in the air is the Seven of Cups. This is, all those options, that illusions, that, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which way are we going to go? I'm feeling like this has to do with, the inauguration, the choices, and how soon. I do feel like there's messages coming forward on the election and possible election frauds coming up in the near future. It may even be before Congress is voted in, because I'm starting to see some. And my visions on the future seem to have a lot of shifts in them. Our timeline shifting so much. It's really unpredictable right now, because I'll see one thing constantly, I'll throw cards and I'll support it, and then suddenly there'll be an instant change. So we have a lot of shift going on in this timeline. I think other readers are starting to get that. I don't know, I haven't been tuning into a lot of other readers right now, so I'll have to go catch up and see what other people are saying too. But I do feel like there's a lot of shifting going on still. Underlying card in this reading is a tower moment. And that's that. I think that's that up and coming inauguration announcement on us not going into inauguration. Just a second, I dropped my crystal. I dropped my pencil sitting on the edge of the table. Nice safe place for it. Last time I dropped one, it cracked. So, but I think that's what that is. I just got a whole screen of information I don't need popping up. So that I think is that tower moment that's underlying. Going into the future, the Queen of Cups. I think that's Kamala Harris stepping forward and being announced as the president. The current how people how they're feeling, what's going on is there's a lot of infighting right now, and this is the GOP, and they're doing it publicly. I mean, they're just jousting at each other, agreeing, disagreeing, not agreeing. Republicans are starting to vocally not support what Trump is doing and things like that. And I think we're going to see more and more of this. And I don't think it's such a bad thing, because I do think that, especially in the Senate, there are senators there that are planning on stopping some of the craziness. You know, just like passing that budget, 38 people, then 34 people sided with the Democrats on getting that budget passed. So, you know, that tells you there are some people that Republican or not, they're not going to back him 100%. They're going to vote their conscience. And the way I look at it is I don't care how many threats Elon Musk puts towards the congressmen and the senators. You know, I'll throw money and challenge you and blah blah blah. You know what? If they go footstep in with Trump, if Trump does get inaugurated, if they go toe and toe footstep with Trump, they're not going to get reelected anyways, because I think that American people, as they start destroying our economy, will start voting Democratic and getting some changes so that we can get some work done and protection for the people. The feeling overall that's going on is the moon. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of secrets that haven't come out yet, that are being hidden. And you know, this goes with the Republican infighting and Trump and his intentions and all that. And there's a lot of secrets lying in the background. The man lives in chaos. He loves to present chaos to the world. He wants everybody to whirl and feel uneasy and unstable. And you know, he's like the photographer with the clowns and the puppets going, hey, look over here, don't watch me, it's nothing going on here, look over here. You know, he's the chaos is all distractions so he can get away with whatever it is he wants to get away with. So the advice from Spirit is the Ace of Cups. You know, the Ace of Cups is emotional energy. Have faith. Know it in your heart what's right. Support what you believe in, and you know, stay in that energy. If he does get elected, stand in unity with other people that disagree with him. Be public about it. Be vocal about it. Don't be afraid to stand up for your rights, and to disagree. And the final outcome of this card is the Eight of Pentacles. And I do like this card because it tells us we're going into a new cycle. We're going to have a new beginning, an ending, and a new beginning. And we're going into a new cycle. And the cycle is going to be moving nice and swiftly. Eight of Pentacles, of course, is hard work. It's entrepreneurship. So I do see a lot of hard work going behind getting change. And I'm hearing change for the better. It's going to be change for the better. I'm not seeing Trump going in. There is a shift. It is going to be a struggle. You know, I was talking with, I can't remember if it was Tammy I was talking to, or Wolfie, or both of them. But one of the things I'm feeling like is when they finally come forward and say, hey, yes, we've been looking at what's been going on with with the elections and whatever it is they bring forward to say he didn't win fairly, whatever. When those announcements come forward, and I feel that they will come forward in the next week or two, um, and it's going to come with a lot of believable truth, not only in hey, this is what happened, but there's going to be documented evidence of who was involved, how they were involved, the plan, the plot, just like the Jan 6. It's not one person that's doing it, it's a group of people. It's a collaborative network of how are we going to do this still. And, you know, and I think that's what they're going to show. This is not only in the United States either, this is being supported by 5 other countries that have had election interference, international election interference. And clearly there's been problems in the election process, not only in the United States, but in several other countries. And our country is working in collaboration with these other countries, these other NATO countries that have had election interferences and bad election. And what Hungary, I think, even is redoing their election. I bet it would change a lot if we redid our election at this point in time, but don't see that happening. But just stay calm and trust that things aren't set in stone yet. There's still a lot of shifting going on. The other thing is, I think I was watching really like her. I can't think of the name of her channel. It's spelled weird from what it's pronounced. Um, she's the gal from Australia, though. I love the way she reads, and my guides are in alignment with her readings really well. Um, but and she can't get him Trump into inauguration either. But I think it was her that was mentioning the fact that there are the NATO countries are talking about pulling together and going to have to take uh, move into arms. There's threats along some of the coastlines from Russia, using of their weaponry and stuff like that. I have felt right along this behind the scene conversation I haven't had online because I haven't been doing a lot of political readings. I haven't been doing any political readings, but I get a lot of hits and a lot of downloads on it. And these are things I always discuss with Snow Wolf and I are always working together. But I have felt like they're going to do what is it? I can't think of something. Number 5, NATO's going to declare an act of war. It's going to be a show of power. I don't see us going into World War III. It's going to be a stand of power against Russia and all the BS that's going along on the coastlines, the cutting of uh, communication cables undersea. I know they're reporting that in the English Channel they've got they're watching Russian submarines. Russia's having problems with their own naval ships, so they're using ships from China, but they're occupied by Russian um, military. Uh, they don't have a lot of viable ships. I don't think they've kept um, up any of their military aspects. I think the oligarchs have pocketed a lot of the money and didn't, said, hey, yeah, we're the strongest, but never kept anything up. Anyways, I think when they declare, it's Article 5. When NATO declares Article 5, I think Biden's not going to have a choice but to put in the PEDS Act, which will stop the inauguration and delay that. He'll have to maintain that. If we go into an active war with NATO, and if NATO does do Article 5, we are part of NATO and we're an allied country, we will automatically join that thing. So we will be in a war declaration with NATO. Don't worry about it. It's not World War III. I do not see World War III breaking out. It's going to be more of a show of arms, a show of strength, of NATO's strength. And we don't want that to happen after Trump's inaugurated, because I think he's going to try to change teams and join Russia. I don't see our military willingly doing that. But if NATO calls us and we're still part of NATO, we will join the NATO force. We'll absolutely join the NATO forces, and then he can implicate the PEDS Act, which is a Presidential Emergency Act, and then the inauguration will be delayed for however long. That may happen before they announce, the interference to the elections and all that. But that will come. I still don't see Trump being inaugurated. I've never seen him being inaugurated. But that's what I'm getting on my downloads and stuff from that. It'd be from, I don't know how to pronounce it. Magistrate Tarot. Magistrate Tarot. Yeah, she's from down under, from the Oz, the land of Oz, in Tomorrowland. Absolutely love the way she reads. And blessings to her. And her mother is going through chemo right now for cancer. She's posted pictures of her and her mother at Christmas time. Her mother's in New Zealand, so she's been going from Australia to New Zealand back and forth a lot. The energy. I know my mother had cancer, and it's so stressful to have a parent that is going through chemo and all that. But I think she's doing quite well. Her mother looked wonderful, and she's in her second round of chemo right now. But it's a lot of stress. Even if they're responding well to the chemo and all that, it's just a very stressful time. So please put prayers out to Libby and her mother. They're in New Zealand and Australia. Send blessings and healing, love, and light out to them. She's a beautiful reader. If you haven't caught her, do look her up. And if somebody has her link, feel free to post that for me. I need to make it like a little cut and paste thing so I can drop people's links in. I need to update my channels I support, because I don't support everybody that is on my old list. But yeah, she's a wonderful reader. Sterling's got his predictions that I haven't watched them yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a prediction video or not this year. The last one I did was 2 years ago, and a lot of it's come to fruition. I watched it about 7 or 8 months ago, and I was surprised at how many I had. And the one that hasn't come true so far, but other readers are now reading on it, is the Madeira, the earthquake in I'm losing my nouns, in the Madeira Strait, the one that goes up. It's along the Mississippi River. That earthquake hasn't happened yet, but I do know that it's coming in. And my predictions usually are about 2 to 3 years out on major things like that. So I still think that's going to happen. It's not going to cause a lot of destruction, but it's going to be felt from Chicago all the way down south of the full length of the Mississippi River. It's going to cause the river to get deeper and wider, but it's not going to do a lot of destruction to any of the major cities. But it is going to be felt, because it's going to be like a 7+ earthquake right in the center of the United States. And it's going to change the flow of that river, but it's going to make it deeper, because when the earth splits there, it's just going to widen the river out. Oh, thank you, JR. JR had it. So yeah, please check out Libby. She's a fabulous reader. She's got a great sense of humor, and she doesn't need a spread too. Really big spread. It's very accurate. So if you haven't seen her, do check her out. She's a very good reader. Anyways, oh hi Marby. I will grab you and put you on the list, and just letting people trickle in, because I've been off, and so allowing people to trickle in. Okay. And just let those who came into the room after I started the channel. I've been off for the last couple of weeks. I've had walking pneumonia. I've been through 2 rounds of antibiotics and whatnot to get through it. And my voice is still a little froggy, but I'm feeling a lot better. I got some color in my face, and I'm not white as a ghost as I have been the last couple of weeks. Last time I was on, looked very pale. in the room right now on the list, I have Tammy Bambi, Snow Wolf, Kim B, Cheryl, and JR, and Marby. Okay. And I will be closing the list in about 15 minutes at the 45-hour mark. We're at the 25-minute mark right now. And I will add people in on the list. Hi, Tina C. And I'll add you, Tina. I'm going to do 5-card readings today, and I'm going to pull. Try to get back to my other list so I can start. Okay, Tina, you are on there. Tina McC. Okay. Are you new to my channel, Tina? I don't recognize you. Okay. I don't take direct questions, but what I do is if you have a question of mine, chances are the information I don't read on other people, but I can read on your really. If you have something posed in your head as your relationship with your daughter and how that's going to be affected, it will most likely come out on the cards. You're a new reader. I will give you a Celtic Cross reading because you're new, and I will write your name down. Where did my tablet go? I haven't read. Hold on a second. Got tossed. A big stack of mail came in. I sort of opened everything and threw it in my desk and set everything behind the computer. So, Tina. Let's see. Okay. And do join the channel, like and subscribe. I am still building my channel. Those of you that want to support the channel, as I always say, don't donate if you can't afford it. But if you can afford it and you want to be generous and help support this channel and the expenses to keep my channel running, I posted a link to my PayPal. It's our staff 989. It's posted at the top of the YouTube. And you can just click on that. It'll take you right into the PayPal. Any donations are gratefully welcome. Hi, Queen. I will add you to the list. Nice to see people coming in. Okay. I'm going to start the readings now. The list will be open for about another 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep the show under an hour and a half today, just because I've been sick and I don't want to overtax myself because I don't want to relapse of this pneumonia. God forbid. As all you know, I was in the hospital last year all over Christmas. I was sick this year all over Christmas. It seems to be a trend in my life. This November, from Thanksgiving to through Christmas, is always medically really hard on me. Has been all my life since I was a kid. Always sick this time of year. And unfortunately, my granddaughter, my second granddaughter, whose birthday was on the 12th of December, was sick on her birthday too. And she has abilities. They showed up at about 3 years old. And she's quite the intuitive. And the first time she came to me, she's like, Grandma, I got a secret. And I said, what's your secret? She says, Mommy's going to have a baby brother for me. And I went, I know. Because I had like 2 hours before that, when she was at preschool, I had told my daughter, you're pregnant. It's a boy, you're pregnant. And then Ads came home and told me her secret. And she's really good. I mean, she just says it. And my daughter got mad at me. She goes, why are you telling her that? I said, I didn't tell her that. She told me. It was hers. And she's sharp as a lick. She's our little diva. But her and I both had the same cold, flu, temperature. And of course, I talked to her. My two granddaughters are December babies, the 9th and the 12th. So talked to both of them on their birthday, do the special phone call and all that. talked to them over Christmas. It was wonderful. So, and they're on the East Coast, so I'm really missing them. And we haven't had Christmas with them for 4 years now, and that's really hard to be that far away from everybody. But and what I got for Christmas this year, my husband and I don't usually buy gifts for each other and do a big thing. It's just that we celebrate Christmas when we're around the grandkids, and it's all about the kids. It's not so much about exchanging gifts for the adults. It's about being with family and celebrating the children's joy. And but I have been wanting a golden retriever forever. And I have my Cody, my adult dog. He is golden retriever and a Rodeo Ridgeback, and he's like 200 pounds, and he's got the the girth of the Ridgeback. Looks like a golden retriever, but he is huge. He's 200 pounds of little dog. But I got a full bred. My next door neighbor breeds golden retrievers, and they had 11 puppies. And my husband got me a male golden retriever puppy for Christmas. We named him Jack, Jax. He's sleeping right now. I'm not gonna wake him up. He's so cute though. He's such a smart little dog. I've already got him taught to sit, to beg. I'm leash training him. We've been walking to the park, which is really hard for me because it's about a half-mile walk there and back. It's good for me, as you know. I have MS, so my mobility is so it's good. I don't rush, and then we stay at the park for about a half hour, 45 minutes or so. I rest up so I can walk home with him. But the first time I took him to the park, I said, "Well, let's go home," and I have an expanded leash so he can get like 10 feet ahead of me if I let it go. So I followed him home. He just traced his way back. When I said, "Let's go home," he headed towards the house. I didn't know he knew what I meant. And we have a cut through from the block behind me in our street. We halfway down the block, we have a cut through that then cuts back to the park, and the elementary school is on the other side of the park. So it allows the kids to cut through the neighborhood to get to school rather than having to walk the busy side road. So they tend to cut that way past the park and into the grade school. So that's the way I walk to the park, and it's all cul-de-sac. It's curved, and it's a windy road, and it's like and there's no cross streets, so there's no intersection that the kids have to cross or anything, which makes it a nice safe walk when they cut through that way. And also keeps all the parents from getting in the car and driving the kids down to school. A lot of the kids will walk in groups, or parents will walk them there rather than driving. And anyway, so we walked to the park that way. And as soon as he hit that cut through, he just headed down. And as soon as he got out on our street, he took off. And I was holding the leash in this hand, and I have arthritis in this hand really bad. And he took off running. I said, "Let's go home." And he took off running, and my hand opened up automatically. And I dropped the leash, and he flew down the street. I thought, "Oh my God." And I'm just running full charge ahead. I thought, "Oh no, he's going to run all the way to the end of the block." Nope. Got to the house. He went to the porch, and he sat on the porch waiting for me. I was amazed. He's only 9 weeks old. What a smart little dog, though. And it's so funny. He chases the cats around the house, and he if they run, he chases them until they stop to turn around and confront him. But they haven't scratched him or anything. Well, the mama cat did. Well, she just batted at him. She didn't even claw him. But he stops, and then he sits down. And as soon as they stop running and they've turned around, he sits down. And he just sort of, I just want to know you. So it's really cute. So now all the cats, except for Lunar, have will let him run up to him. Lunar and Cosmo, they're not so sure about that dog. They don't like it. But my two kittens, they're half grown now, are okay. Mama cat doesn't care. Mama cat sits out there with Cody all the time. and hangs out with Cody. I've caught her in his cage with him. Yeah, she pretends like she's just afraid of him until I caught her in the cage playing with him one day, which I thought was funny because Cody's such a big dog. But puppy puppy's meeting Cody, but I haven't put them out together yet because he's so big. And my husband and I are talking about putting them in the. We have a cage in the garage. He has a pit in the garage, and then he can go in and out the back door. Going out there with him and putting them together, see how they react together through the gate. Puppy's always over there, and Cody gathered all of his balls and lined them up against the fence to show him all the balls he has. 'Cause Cody plays ball all the time, which I thought was really cute because he keeps all his balls in his food bowl. Why, I don't know, but he always does. So it is really cute. So I told him, yeah, I think this week I'm gonna introduce them inside the cage together so I can start letting Jack outside the backyard. Instead of taking him out front all the time. But he'll run up to the curb and I'll tell him, don't go in the street, and he'll stop at the curb. He'll run up to the curb, but he won't go into the streets. That's good. So the first reading I'm going to do is for Tammy. As I'm babbling on. So, okay. And we're doing 5-card readings. And happy birthday, Tammy. Yesterday was Tammy's birthday. Underlying card of your reading, Tammy, is that 8 of Cups. Breaking away ties that are no longer serving you, just cutting those ties. You've been doing that. You've been working hard on that, haven't you, Tammy? That's followed by the Action of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. So you're going full charge ahead. Your truth, your knowledge, your strength. I love it. And we get the 4 of Pentacles. Being frugal and conservative with your money, holding on to what you have. You cover your bills and all that. Don't go on any big spending sprees. Not that any of us can afford it now that Christmas is come and gone. Now it's the catching up time for everybody. I'm sure everybody has that same pattern that we all have. And then we get the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is an action card. You're going to be making some changes in your life, decisions, choices, and it's coming through. I love this as a symbol of luck in the Japanese. It's an onyx pendant. This one's onyx. A lot of times you'll see them in jade. I wore one for years. My grade school friend was Japanese, and she gave me my first one for good luck and prosperity. But onyx is grounding and spiritual grounding and guidance. But you are moving to the light. This is that fiery energy. You're going to have decision choices to make. Opportunities coming your way, Tammy. So look for new opportunities and justice, which my guys are saying balance. A lot of balance coming in your life this year. So I love those cards. The first card in the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. You are on your life's path right now. You're moving on the path that's been meant to move on. So you get the Wheel of Fortune, and I love this. You're working through that positive energy. You're on track with what you're supposed to be going. You've learned the lessons, and you're gaining knowledge and ascending, moving forward on your journey through life. That is followed by the 5 of Wands. That is that little bit of infighting. That could be mental infighting, just things you're working through, which is a constant for all of us. We're always working through things from our past and into our future, letting go of things that aren't serving us. And, like the first underlying card is, you're letting go. You're cutting those ties that no longer serve you. So this is a mental infighting. This is that just working through those things and taking control of your life, not living in your past, but living in your future, and and holding others accountable to My past is my past. Look at my growth. Look at what I've learned. Look at where I'm going. Standing in your power. This is allowing you to empower yourself. It's a conversation Tammy and I have had many times. Is with all that growth and all that change and all the obstacles that we overcome in life, we have to also let our loved ones and our families know that no, what I did 20 years ago, you cannot hold over my head anymore. I'm living in my present. I'm living in my here and now. And I'm not going to allow you to hold my past against me. I have overcome that. And give me the knowledge for that. You have the Seven of Cups. Those options, those choices, your wishes and your dreams, all in the cups. You have the ability to make the choices you want. And this is those that everything you want in life that you put out of fruition to the universe, all those options, those are going to be answered for you and coming one at a time, coming through time and time again, moving you forward and fulfilling those dreams. The embodiment of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. That is prosperity coming your way. That's your ability to take care of yourself, make your ends meet, financial security, strength. And we've been getting this a lot, and this is something we were talking about the other day when we were chatting, is a lot of people are getting this card for you, this money security for you, and you're like, I don't get it. Remember, it's not going to come in one big lump sum check, but it is there, and it will be coming in. You will have it as you need it. Don't worry about that. It's there for you. And I told you, you're like me. It appears when you need it. You'll never be rich, but it'll always be there for you. And the final card is that life force energy. That's your connection with Gaia, your groundedness, your connection with spirit and Gaia. That spiritual connection that is allowing you to grow and be connected, and being grounded and being able to just make it through this. I love that energy card. That life energy that's holding you together, allowing you to move forward. So I love these cards. I love these cards for you, Tammy. And cut these back into my deck. Give my deck a quick shuffle. Next up, we have Snow Wolf. The energy cards we have. I talked to him earlier this morning briefly. He sent me a couple of clips. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I will watch it. I do want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah. And Kwanzaa, which I've never figured out what Kwanzaa is, but people celebrate it. So I've never actually looked into what it is. So take him down, put Snow up. Got the cards upside down. The underlying card of the reading is the Nine of Cups. That is abundance. You have abundance coming your way. And of course, the Five of Wands. That's some of the things you're working through right now, but you're working through them. You get the Death card, death and rebirth. It's ending of things and new beginnings. So that's coming forward. These are your underlying cards. And the embodiment of Pentacles, which is that King of Pentacles, financial security, and all that. As we come into the reading in the near past, we've got the Chariot. Things are moving quickly now. You're going to start noticing the timeline starting to speed up again. It sort of was in a lull. There's a lot of changes going on. They're going to start coming forward a little more rapidly. I know for a fact, because Snow and I are good friends, that we feel that shift in time. Things speed up and slow down and speed up and slow down. There's a lot of changes going on right now. And even psychically, because he is also a medium, and we're noticing a lot of shifting in the timetables, and time slowing down and then speeding up and slowing down, speeding up, and the veil's been very thin lately. So we're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of new information. But that's that Chariot card. That is, things are moving quickly. You're driving that chariot. You're moving forward, and you're receiving. You get the inspiration of Wands, which is that fire energy. The inspiration card is the Queen of Wands. That's your intuition, your creativity. It is also has, not only the fire, but it has that transformation with all the butterflies, as you can see in the image of the cards. In the all that color is butterflies. So it's transformation, it's creativity, it's knowledge, using that to move forward. Wonderful energy. Center of the reading is the Devil. This is suppression. This is some of the experiences and some of the things you've been working through in life that you're working through, but this is not holding you back. This is things that you are currently overcoming, and just keep doing the work, because you're no longer allowing yourself to be suppressed in life. So you're working through that energy. And of course, you get the High Priestess. This is your connection with your spiritual self. You're awakening. You're moving faster and more connected with spirit and your intuition, um, and that connection with the higher powers and your guides. And I know for a fact that you are receiving more and more energy, and the star is shining on you. This is your wishes and dreams coming to you. And of course, you see all the spirits moving through that water, that waterfall. That's that awakening moment that's being reflected in this card for you, and that light that's shining on you and bringing your wishes and dreams are being fulfilled. So I love this card. I love these cards I'm reading for you. So blessings to you, Snow Wolf. And of course, we will talk later. And I do a quick shuffle of my cards. Next up is Kim B. And the patrons, I'm going to add you to the list. The list is closing at a quarter till. You're the last person I'm adding to the list. Grab you really quick so I don't forget. Okay. So you can still hear that rattle, my cough. It's funny, you guys see me shuffle the cards and cut the cards in. I'm still getting a lot of the same cards. We've got some things going on here today. The underlying card of your reading is the Three of Cups, or the Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. And I hear, yes, your ships are coming in. That's followed by the embodiment of Swords, the King of Swords. It's your strength, your ability to control your environment, to stand up for what's right, to stand in your truth, um, to show your strength. This also reflects how you live in your household and stuff. You're living with that truth. You don't take a bunch of BS. You don't need to. You stand for what you believe in and you hold your ground. So continue to stand in that strength, in that truth. Um, you get the Four of Wands. This is stability to me. That Four of Wands is a strong foundation. So you're living life with a very strong foundation. And of course, we get the Ace of Swords. Yes, standing in your truth, using your strength, your power. So I love that. You come into this reading in your recent past is with the Ace of Pentacles. This is financial success and security coming your way. I love this card. And of course, I'm a Pisces, so I love fish and I love koi. So I used to have a great big koi pond when we had our ranch. Um, It is followed by that Two of Wands, opportunity and options coming up, and good luck, of course, with this symbol, granted good luck. Opportunities, these are going to be options that you have. All are good. They're going to keep you grounded. They're going to keep you moving forward. Cups or Wands is that fire energy. So it's an action card. So you need to make a decision which direction you want to go and follow your heart as you're making that decision. You got a lot of action cards. You have the action of cups, which is that Knight of Cups. He's that steady moving knight. He's emotional change, emotional action. That's that taking action in your emotions and which direction you want to go. Of course, I love that. This is bringing you towards abundance with the Nine of Cups. A lot of cups here. Abundance coming your way. That's security and abundance coming your way. Abundance can be financial. It can be just your needs being met overall in life. But you do have that abundance and that is coming towards you. And you have the Five of Wands. So you're working through some different things in your life. But, in the Five of Wands, of course, that's sort of a little mental infighting. But this is telling you that work through those issues from your past. Take the lessons you've learned from that and let go of anything that's not serving you, and you will get through this because you have the strength of that wolf. And um, and so just move forward with that. Let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Recognize the lessons you've learned from things in your past and carry those moments forward with you so that you're not in a repeat mode of relearning and relearning and relearning lessons. So I like the cards that come out. I love these cards. I love the way they read. This has become my number one favorite deck. And these are the Tarot of Oneness is what the cards are. Let's see if the same cards keep on showing up. I always think it's funny when we sort of get theme cards coming through here. Next person on my list is Cheryl. How are you doing today, Cheryl? Hi, Roxanne. The list is closed, but what I'm doing is I'm running the show till 1:30. So Trend Zone is my last 5 card reading. So I will put you up for a 3 card reading. And then I'll do a few cards as we get closer to the 1.5 hour mark. Because I have been sick with pneumonia and I've just gotten over the pneumonia. Trying to keep my show down to an hour and a half today so that I don't overtax myself. Go into my server and I add Roxana to the list. That's funny. I almost named my daughter Roxana. My husband wanted to name my daughter Chrissy, the nickname. And I was like, I hate that name. And my mom said, well, tell everybody when they ask that you want to name her. He wants to name her Crystal. Of course, so I did. And then he got mad. He says, I never came up with that name. I just didn't want her named a nickname. But when she was born, he named her Crystal. The minute he saw her, he said, Crystal, that's a perfect name for her. My mom just told me that's how you plant the seeds. Everybody goes, oh, I like that name. And he'll change his mind. Manipulation. It worked. And all I could think of, because she was born in 82, was Three's Company and Chrissy Snow bouncing around and Dingy. I didn't want to name my. Of course, I knew my daughter wasn't going to be a Dingy blonde because she's half Native American and French on her father's side, and Scottish and Irish on my side. So I knew she wasn't going to be a blonde. And the redhead skipped the generation. She has 2 redheads. So this reading is for Cheryl. Keep on turning my deck over. The underlying card is the 3 of Swords. A little bit of heartbreak here. Like I was saying, you're overcoming some heartbreak that you've had in your recent past. You get the embodiment of Swords. That's the embodiment cards are the king cards in this deck. The King of Swords, that you're living in your strength, your truth, standing up in your strength and power. So, and of course, the 9 of Cups, abundance coming your way. Everybody seems to be pulling abundance cards. Things I think are going to be financially better as we go into the future. I'm not seeing Trump inaugurated, so I don't think we're going to have the downfall of our economy. If he doesn't get into office, abundance is going to be there. And we get the action of Swords, the Knight of Swords. You're taking charge. So you got a lot of strength cards going forward in your underlying cards of this deck. So stand in your truth, your power, take that action, that strength, moving you forward. I love it. You have the 10 of Pentacles, financial abundance, financial security in this 10 of Pentacles coming into your reading. And the sun is shining on you. Best card of the deck. The sun shining on you in your future. So you are in that light. That sun is shining on you. It's illuminating you. And things are going to be very, very positive. Here's more Pentacles. I love this. Strength on one side and Pentacles following it. This is the 7 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. So plant those seeds and whatever it is, put in that energy and that time into how you want to bring financial security towards you. You'll reap what you sow. So use that strength, that truth, that power, and plant your seeds, and you have that sun shining on you. Abundance, and you reap what you sow. You have a good foundation with the 4 of Wands. Read it didn't stick. The 4 of Wands, this is that foundational card. 4s are always your foundation. It's a strong foundation, and you're building from there. I love this color, the energy. Those are all your chakras lighting up, giving you strength in that great foundation. And you have the Empress. This is your connection with Gaia. This is good luck. This, with the elephant here is a representation of luck. And of course, is the Empress pregnant with new possibilities. That connection with your guides, with God, that energy, that spiritual energy, your higher self. This is you taking charge. I love these cards for you. You're going to have a lot of strength, abundance, and you're bringing this to fruition for yourself. So I think the heartbreak over, the struggle is over, and you're moving into that prosperity. Um, Standing in your truth, you're using that strength and truth to move forward. It's bringing you abundance, shining the light on you. Of course, you're going to reap what you sow as you put that energy in there. So I love these cards. Beautiful reading. I need cards like this. Somebody told me that the mega, I think it was the mega, was up over $1 billion. I said, well, I'm not supposed to win any big lottery, but I should play. Maybe I'll get 4 out of some. I can be a thousandaire, not a millionaire. No, I'm not going to be a billionaire. I'm one of those people that has to work hard for everything they get. I'm not going to inherit millions, and I'm not going to. The abundance isn't coming my way. Yeah, I always loved telling a story. When I was young and I had moved out into my own place for the first time, and I had asked my mom to borrow some money, and she didn't have it to loan to me. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make it. And all I wanted was $40. And I came home from work the next day, and there's this envelope stuck in my door. And so I pull it out, and it's my mom's writing on it. And she says, you're just like a cat. I throw you out, and you land on your feet every time. I'm like, what? Love, Mom. I saved the envelope for years. I opened it up. It was the first child support check I'd ever gotten from my ex-husband. It was more than I ever thought I'd ever get. And it was checked for $200. And I had asked my mom to borrow $40 the night before. And that came in the mail that next day. And she had to drive it by and to get in my doorway. I'm lucky someone didn't steal it. It just looked like a note in the back of an envelope. But I thought it was funny. I was so amazed. Of course, my name being Kathy. And that's how abundance tends to come to me. If I'm in need, it trickles in from somewhere. Not a lot, just enough to get by. But yeah, I made that $200 last. And then I started getting child support checks. Actually paid it all in full while my daughter was in college. Paid off all the arrears. When he found out that I was sending her all the money, he made regular payments and paid all the back support. But it was hit and miss throughout her lifetime. Which I never thought I'd get a dime from him. So when I got the first check, I got more than I thought I'd ever get. Okay, next up is JR. I always forget to change the screen. Hi, JR. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. So let's see what's coming next. Here's that King of Swords again. I'm getting a lot of repeat cards. I'm shuffling. You've seen me shuffle. I like your cards. Everybody cards are coming out wonderful today. Oh, you've had a little bit of heartache in your life too. Hearing you're overcoming any heartache that's been around you, you're overcoming that. That's the underlying card of the reading. You have the Six of Cups, the charity. So either you're giving charity out there or you're receiving charity or both. Charity comes in many ways. It's not always financial. It can be just help from other leads, like a job lead, or helping somebody, helping you out a little bit. You know, when you're shortchanged at the grocery line and somebody helps you out with a few cents you were short, whatever. That Nine of Wands, that is, you're like the little baby turtle in the nest and running to the ocean. Yes, there's danger there, but you're not allowing those obstacles to get in your way. Notice that that seagull's not getting any of the turtles. He's not even lined up to get any of the turtles. So you're running out to the ocean to find your abundance. So you will have obstacles in your way, but you will beat the odds. And it is going to lead you to that Four of Wands, that strong foundation. Love it. That's a card that keeps showing up in all the readings too. And of course, you get the higher self, which is one of the spiritual cards. So you are in your awakening moment, and you're getting that stairway of heaven, that connection with your guides and your spiritual connection. I think a lot of us are having a strong awakening. The veil's very thin right now, and we're getting that spiritual connection. And listen to that spiritual guidance. You're going to get more and more information from your guides. You're hearing it now. You're feeling it. It may just feel like a gut instinct coming forward, but it is that connection. That is your guides guiding you through your journey. So the first card out in the reading, of course, is that King of Swords. That is standing in your power, your strength, not taking any BS, knowing which direction you're wanting to go in, and standing in your truth, taking control with your strength. And then we get the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be a sleepless night. You know, in the Rider White cards, you'll see the Ten of Swords, the swords over the bed, and a sleepless night, obstacles. But you are overcoming the light starting to come through. It's a new dawn. It's a new awakening. So use that strength and that energy. Some obstacles come your way, but you are overcoming those obstacles because you get synchronicity, which is another spiritual card in this deck. And that's when things fall together, is your angels and your guides connecting with you, and things just coming in tune with each other. So you have that synchronicity coming in your future. It is going to allow you to move forward, and things will just start clicking. What do they say? There's no coincidences. That's like synchronicity. It's just supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen in a natural rhythm. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. So plant your seeds, and that financial security will come towards you. And you have that Ace of Wands. That Ace of Wands is telling you have that fire energy, that take action energy. This is using your knowledge, your creativity, your strength, that fire, take charge. And that is an action card. You are supposed to use your creativity, your knowledge, and your strength that will allow you to move forward, and that will bring abundance. And I'm looking at the bottom, the other card I didn't pull off the bottom of the deck. That is that strength card. So yes, you've got that fire energy, that strength running towards you. It is bringing abundance. Things are going to be clicking into place. So you're coming out of a moment of a little bit of heartache, and your things are starting to click into place like they're supposed to. A synchronicity that's going to bring balance and abundance and truth, and you're taking action and ability to do that. So you've got control. You're going to get control of your finances. You're going to stand in your power. So I love it. Got a lot of strength and action cards coming up for everybody right now. And financial security. So yes. So next person up is Marby. The underlying card of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. Be frugal with your money right now. Don't go on any. Of course, we're all coming out of the outcome of overspending at Christmas time. If you did overspend, I know we didn't do that this year. So I knew things were coming. It's the first year with the new insurance coming in, and my insurance costs have gone way up because of the choices I made. You have the Two of Swords. That is the decisions, but that is making decisions with strength. Stand in your truth, your energy. The choices you make are going to be a strong choice, but it's going to leave you to following your heart. Making decisions. Decisions always have to be made from your heart, but the opportunity and choices coming your way, you will make good decisions. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Put your wishes out there into fruition, and they will just start coming. Which cup, which choices to make. Your choices are going to lead to that, your wishes coming true. And the victory card was the Six of Wands. And I love this, the way it's depicted in this deck. It's those are camera flashes. Those are people, getting recognition for your success, for your victories. And it's bringing you to a strong foundation. So I love it. First card out in the reading is the sun shining on you. Best card of the deck. Everything's illuminated for you right now. This is going to bring you towards success. You're working in partnerships with the Lover card and the feminine energy coming out in this Lover card. I have two Lover cards in this particular deck. It's the masculine and the feminine, always with this infinity sign coming out. So that is working in partnerships and making decisions from the heart. I see that as a partnership, not necessarily a new love coming in your life. It's reading as partnership. You've been feeling, the center of the reading, you've been feeling like you've had a little bit left out in the cold, but doors are opening for you. There is somebody coming in your energy that is trying to suppress you or tell you what to do and what choices to make. No, things will be illuminated. You get the Devil card that came up. Things are illuminated for you. So you are going to stand in your own energy, your own power. Say no to that. Stand in your own truth. Realize that somebody is going to try to be persuading you and suppressing you. But you're not going to allow this to happen. My guides are saying that this is your awareness of this is not going to keep you down. That you will stand up in your truth, because it is followed by the Justice card. That is you standing in your power. You're finding your own balance. So don't let people persuade you and tell you what to do. My blood sugars are dropping. I'm going to grab a banana really quick. I can feel it plummeting. My phone's telling me I'm dropped down to 58. It's crashing. What happens when I've been sick and I'm reading and stuff is I start crashing. It pulls energy. I'm sorry, I just dropped down to 56. Yeah, I'm dropping really quick. Too low. Okay. Next up is Tina. And she wanted this related to her relationship with her daughter. And I'm going to switch decks. I like to do my Celtics with my Light Seers deck. So it's the Light Seers deck that I use. other favorite deck. Well, I have several of them, but these are the two I use the most. I just like the energy of these decks. So I'm going to do a full cut deck crack. Welcome to the room, Tina. Do like and subscribe. Also, remember, people, I do have my if you want to donate to my channel, all donations are appreciated. I know everybody's signing money this time of year, but it is pinned at the top of the channel. You can just click on that link. That'll link you into my PayPal account. And I am doing readings, so if you are interested in reading, you can write me at Guided Light Tarot 333. I think it's Guided Light 333. It's in the pull down menu. Send me an email. Put reading requests at the top, and let me know about a week in advance when you'd like to schedule. I am in the Pacific time zone. Tell me what time zone you're at, and I can set up a reading through Zoom and send you the link. And we'll go from there. That's interesting, the card. It's reading. I'm going to need to get a little bit faster sure I'm going here because I'm still dropping. Be right back.
What with your dog?
Yeah, I'm still reading.
Huh?
I'm still reading, but my blood sugars are crashing, so I'm trying to get my blood sugars up. Front door. I'm sorry. I'm getting shaky, so I need to just get a quick snack. I'm going to show everybody my new puppy. Come here, Jack. Jack. Oh, I need to give you food. Can't find it. Come here, Jack. Come here, Jack. You just woke up?
Yeah, I just woke up. You're no party. You went out there and laid down on the floor.
Come here, Jack. Come here, Jack. Let me grab him. Come here, Jack. Oh, you're so ignoring me, huh? Kitties aren't in here. You want to say hi to everybody? This is Jack. Isn't he cute? He just woke up. I'm gonna put him. Hey, honey. Where are you? Okay. I'm gonna put that there with you. Look, 54. I'm sorry, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so when my blood sugars crash, they crash good. It's my alarm going off. This is a banana, we'll bring it right up. Yeah, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I'm just having a really big crash right now. So I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to eat something here real quick. Probably I can't see it. I'm starting to just like break out in a cold sweat because it's still dropping. I put jelly on my. I don't normally eat jelly. I had a banana. Just give it jelly. It should come out. Mm. Okay, well, this reading is for Tina. I am doing a full Celtic cross. It could be a little bit bumbly for a minute, but it should start coming up. Just feeling shaky. Okay. The underlying card of the reading is a Five of Cups. This is you working through emotional issues in your life, and you're letting go of those things. And as you're letting go, cups are a symbolism of your emotions and the emotional energy. But as you're working through your issues, you're pouring those down the drain. You're letting them go and moving forward. Um, you're walking away from something with the Ten of Swords. This is positive energy because you're walking into the light. So as you're working through those issues, you're moving on in life, and you're not allowing any of those obstacles get in your way. You're following your heart with the Ace of Cups. So you're it's allowing you to grow, to expand, and all that beautiful energy, that emotional energy as you work through these issues. So let go of what isn't serving you from your past. work through that and take those lessons forward with you. Is always a message I give you. And you will be celebrating because you get the Three of Cups. A lot of emotional energy coming in this card. This is a beautiful card. The Three of Cups is a celebration of um, of goodness coming towards you. As you come into the reading, you get the Fool. This is not telling you that you're a fool. This is a new journey. So, as in tarot, the major arcana in the tarot starts with the Fool card, which is the Zero card. This is taking a leap of faith in your new journey. So, this is taking new challenges on, and just taking that leap of faith that's going to lead you into a new direction. What was in the center of the reading is you were dealing with some avarice and suppression in your life, somebody trying to control you or suppress you and keep you down. And this is my guys are telling me this is the energy that you're working from. You're taking control of this situation. You're getting out of a situation where people are trying to tell you what to do and control you and lead you to, to do what they want to do. But it's crossed by justice. This is you finding justice, balance. You're winning this battle. So I don't know what you're going through right now in life, but justice is coming your way, and you're finding that balance. It's going to allow you to move forward and get control of your life. Above you is the Death card. Death doesn't mean literal death. Death means it's an ending of this period of time and a rebirth, a new beginning. That's why this has the reaper on it, but you have new life in the center. Instead of a face, you have all this new life. And you have the crows bringing you messages, bringing you journey, taking you on that new journey. So you are starting a new period of life, and you're taking control of this. You have the Page of Cups underlying. The underlying card is telling you it's a messenger. It's a message card. Pages are messengers. They're telling you you're going to have a lot of emotional changes. And you've heard when pigs fly. Well, yes, you're rising up, just like when pigs fly. It's bringing you abundance. Um, Nothing's impossible, and you will achieve that possibilities. You're in control now with the Chariot card in your future. Chariots is you're taking control as you look at the card. This person's driving the chariot, but they're not using reins. They're just wheeling that chariot to move forward, and they're in control of what direction they want to go, and they're taking charge. You will look back at your past, and you have the Six of Cups. A lot of emotional work here. You're working through a lot of emotional energy right now, but you're looking back in your past. This is a nostalgia card. You're looking back and you're looking at the growth you've had in your life, and taking an assessment of all the changes you've had in your life from childhood to the now, and acknowledge all your successes in life, and let go of the things that weren't serve you. The lessons you've learned is going to make you grow, and look at that growth and your prosperity along the way. That is looking at that nostalgia that's happened in your life. I think everybody at some time needs to sit down and look at, rather than be down and depressed and all that, is take an assessment of where did I come from and where am I going. So this is telling me, and this may be your relationship in your family life or with your daughter, is that nostalgia, that growth, or acknowledging that growth moving forward. Things are going to happen very quickly now because you get the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is an action card. It's a fast moving card. I love it when the Chariot and the Eight of Wands come together, because this means there's a lot of change coming in your future. So you have that change energy now moving you along, and it's going to be happening swiftly. You have the Knight of Swords. I love this card because the Knight of Swords is that challenge card. That's you're taking your strength, your power. He's running uphill. Anytime you're moving upwards and things are moving in an upward position, like the wands moving up, he's running up the hill. You're taking charge. Upwards is an ascension. It's a growth period of time. It's a symbolism of growth. And there's no obstacles in your way. So you're taking charge and you're moving forward. And where is this leading you is a final outcome card. Is that King of Cups. The King of Cups represents stability. This is that nurturing card. the King of Cup has his household, his world, his kingdom is ran with the nurturing heart. He's very nurturing, very secure. He's very in contact with spiritualism, his guides, and all that. So you're bringing that beautiful energy together, and his stability and an ability to nurture. So I love these cards. I love this reading. It looks like you're working through a lot, but it's moving in a very, very positive way, and it's going to start picking up, moving very quickly now into the future. This could be related to your relationship with your daughter, or your relationship with somebody in your family or other people. But the suppression is moving out. You're taking charge of things, or she's taking charge of things, or your relationships. Um, you're getting control of that, and you're moving forward, and you're moving forward very quickly. So blessings to you. Thank you for joining me. I hope this makes sense for you. Um, and yes, my blood sugars are now up. I can feel a change. I can a lot of the change. So it's not connecting to my meter anymore. No, seriously, it says I'm still at 56. Oh no, I'm at 76. Okay, it just changed. It reads every 5 minutes, so gone from 54 to back up to 76. So going in the right direction now. I must have been dropping really fast to only just get up to 70 with everything I just ate. What you doing, baby? Go take that to daddy. He's delivering you mail. I don't know what it is. It must have fell off the table. My name, the shaking stopped. Okay, Queen. I have Queen, Trinzone, and Roxanne left to read for, and then I will be done. I'm at the 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is where I said I was going to stop, but I can do 3 more. And my blood sugar is coming back up.
There. You got him.
Honey,
No.
take him with you, because I can't watch him if he starts, or go back outside and take him if he hasn't gone to the bathroom yet.
No.
Because he just woke up. He's going to need to go.
He went out there and laid down.
Well, he's got a spoon now. It's a plastic spoon. He likes plastic spoons. Why, I don't know. Okay. Next up, Queen. Hey, Queen. Okay. Now finally I stopped shaking. I haven't had a crash like that in a while. I have very stable blood sugars. I wear an insulin pump, so. But when I read, my blood sugars do fluctuate more. So I'm drawing energy. My mommy cat sitting up here. She's looking down the hallway. My husband and the dog. Just keeping an eye on things. The underlying card of this reading, Queen, is the Four of Swords. Swords, of course, being foundational, good foundational cards. Four of Swords, Four of Swords, Four of Swords. Amen. Actually, I'm just drawing a total blank. Man, the Four of Swords. This is what happens when my blood sugars drop when I start losing my mind. Reference book. Swords are sweet cards. Swords are foundational. Four of Swords, Four of Swords. Oh, now my mind sees the picture. The Four of Swords and the wide right cards is the soldier coming back from battle, laying on his casket with the swords above him. He is reflection. It's a reflection card of the battles you've gone through and reflecting on where you've been and where you're going. Um, the need to recover from wounding, um, such as a heartbreak of a accident or illness, possibly that you got hurt while you were fighting for your convictions and doing something you love. This is a time for rest and recovery. Try not to waste your energy fighting your needs to rest. Allow yourself time to heal. So, Four of Swords, building with foundation. Okay. I hate it when I just draw a total blank. That's part of my blood sugars too. And the Emperor. This is your strength, your power. It's sort of like the Leo card. This is you getting control, taking power. The Emperor is the ruler of the kingdom. The dog has gas, doesn't he? Did he have an accident?
No.
Okay. He did that yesterday. He was like, a little gas. It stinks. Um, uh, it's followed by the Seven of Pentacles. So you reap what you sow. So plant those seeds, Queen, and your abundance will come. You need to cut ties of things that are no longer serving you. So cut those ties and let things go that are keeping you bound down, and it will set you free. I literally, when there's things I'm working through and I'm releasing from me, I vision that I have it, and I just take a pair of scissors and I cut that umbilical cord that somebody's tied to me with to release them from my energy, so I no longer have that connection with them. And that's what this always reminds me of, is what I mentally imagine is, but I imagine this is like an umbilical cord where I'm connected to people, and I'm cutting that cord and releasing it from me, so I'm no longer tied to that energy. And that's what this card always reminds me of, is that imagery. And then when I'm cutting ties with something and disconnecting from it, that's what I imagine that I do. And I release myself from that energy, so I'm no longer connected to it, and it's not drawing from me. And I see energy and I connect with energy when I read, so it can be quite powerful. Coming in this reading, we have the Five of Wands. This is that inner conflict, that mental conflict. So that's what this severing card is talking about, is you're working through an issue from your past, and you're needing to sever those ties now and let them go. Take the knowledge and the lessons you learned from those relationships, um, cut the ties from them, and take the positive energy of what you've learned, so that you're not repeating those lessons again and again. Because if you don't learn from what you experience in life, then you'll start repeating the same patterns over and over again. And so you need to let things go. You have the embodiments of wands. This is taking action. The embodiment, of course, is the king. in this deck. And the King of Wands is taking action, that's standing in truth and power, taking action. This is your ability to rule, your ability to rule with creativity, with knowledge, with experiences you've gained along the way. And this allows you to empower yourself over your household, over your kingdom, so to speak, and how you go. You have had some heartbreak in your life. I'm hearing this, but this is what you're overcoming is what you've had in your past has led to some heartbreak, but this is your time to heal this energy, and this is what you've worked through is you are healing this heartbreak that you had in the center. You've worked through those things from your past, and you're no longer holding on to them. It's followed by that Ace of Swords. This is you taking that power, taking charge, standing in your truth with your strength, your honor, your integrity. Um, this is empowering you to take control of everything in your life again. And you have this beautiful ace telling you that you've got this under control now. It's followed by the inspiration of cups. The inspiration cards are the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is saying that it's usually depicted with the queen holding the cup with the lid on it. It's keeping things bottled up, encapsulated, but it's yours to hold and control. And you're it's an emotional energy. You're taking charge of this. And I love the way this card is depicted because see all the bubbles. I always see those as spirit. Um, when I see spirit, I sometimes see spirit in true form. See these orbs of light, which are also depict your spirit. But if you look at each one of these little orbs, they sort of look like they have figures of people in them. Those are those spirits. So this is your ability to connect with your intuition, your spirit. Cups, of course, is emotion. It is a water sign. It is your spirituality, your connection with spirit. So you're in a growth period. You're working through things from your past. You're moving forward. You're releasing things, and it's allowing you to move into a very positive direction. Cut those old ties. You've learned those lessons and move forward. So I love these cards, Queen. Keep up the good work. And Trend Zone, Mr. Midas himself. Let's see what's in the cards for you today, Gerald. Glad you made it in, Gerald. Yes, my husband asked me tonight, Gerald. I see you saying Happy New Year to everybody. He says, how are you going to be Tuesday? And I said, are you going to feel good enough to go out? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm like, why? And he goes, well, that's New Year's Eve. We're going out. So we're friends with one of the bands that he's putting on. That Tom Stingray, and he wanted to make sure we were coming out to his New Year's party over at the Marriott, and he's going to be playing there. So I said, yeah, I'm going to go, even if I don't feel good. I don't have to dance. I can just sit, kick back and enjoy it. And I think our group of friends, they wanted to go another place, but then they found out that the cover charge was $50. I said, they're going to have to wine and dine me for $50 cover charge, not just play music. I'm not paying $50 to go into it. I'm too cheap. It'd be $100. I have better things to do than throw $100 at a charge. Okay. I only got one Pinnacle card. How strange. The underlying card is a reading. This for Gerald. I always call him the mileage touch because I always pull tons of Pentacles for him. Is that Ace of Cups? Well, you got this under control. Your cup runneth over as usual. coming with the Spirit of Wands. The Spirit of Wands, of course, is that Page of Wands. It's a message telling you just take action. Whatever action you take is going to lead you in the right direction because you're on your life path with the Wheel of Fortune. And I have the Death card, Death and Rebirth. So you're ending one cycle and starting a new one again, as we all do in life. First cup in the readings is that Six of Cups. You're looking back in nostalgia at how things have been going from your past to your present, just enjoying it. You're wanting that nostalgia in your life. Of course, this is that time of year where we reflect and think, wow, I've done this, I've done that, things are going good. So you have the nostalgia card. And then, of course, the star, it's followed by the stars. So the stars are shining down on you. Every little wish you've had it comes true. Of course it does. You're the man of the Midas touch. So the stars are shining on you, and you've got spirits running through this running water. I love the symbolism in this card. And of course with that Ace of Cups, cup runneth over. Well, so does your waterfall. Sort of like the same thing. Anyways, your wishes are being fulfilled right now in spirit. You get the Two of Pentacles in the center reading. This is the only, well, I got two Pentacle cards. I got the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This is you finding financial balance with the Two of Pentacles, and you're no longer juggling things around. I don't think you ever juggle things around. You have that Midas touch. So you're finding balance financially right now. So things are just going to be staying stable and balanced. It's followed by the Ten of Swords. And, you have obstacles that have come along in your path, but you're sailing up into that sunset or that sunrise, whichever way you want to look at it. I live in California. So when I look out at the coast, that's a sunset to me. It's the sun, or well, that's a sunrise. No, it's a sunset. It sets over the ocean. So I always see this as a sunset. If you're on the East Coast, you would see this sunrise. But anyways, you have some obstacles in your way, but you're going to overcome any obstacles in your way. And this is a time to be charitable. You get the Six of Pentacles. So be charitable with people around you and receive charity. So if somebody offers you help or or a lead or whatever, charity is something we give and receive. When you put it out there, it comes back tenfold. Also, it's hard for us to accept charity. So when somebody offers to help us out, receive charity with gratefulness and abundance. So blessings to you, Gerald. I'm used to you being covered in pentacles. So this is a time of balance and easiness and just going with the flow, as Pisces always say. So just go with that flow because you've got that balance, that financial balance, that nostalgia. I think this is just a time of year that you're sort of winding down and you're looking at how things have been going and reflecting. So enjoy that time of reflection. You are on your life's path. You're on your life path. You're always moving forward, and it always brings you abundance. And it's time for you just to enjoy this holiday season while things have slowed down. I know with your business, this is the time of year you've been busy, 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 and things are going to slow down a little bit, and then it's going to pick back up into the next season. So blessings to you, Joe. You have a wonderful new year. Everybody have a wonderful new year. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas on the wrong day. My last read for the day is Ramona. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Roxana. Did I get that right? Yeah, Roxana. I always think of a song from the late 70s, early Roxana. It's very popular when I was pregnant with my daughter. Just why I was wanting to name her that. It's not like that song. Yeah. Okay, and you are the last reading for today. We're right at the 1 hour, 50 minutes. I used to do 2 hour programs. I talked to Snow up at the before that. He goes, "Are you sure you're up to reading today?" Because I had been really sick, and I talked to him just about every day. And I said, "Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good." Of course, I had a nice energy crash. Yeah, my blood sugar's back up to 110 now. Right where they're supposed to be. I dropped really fast. Ooh. Underlying card of the reading, the devil. That's that greed and avarice or suppression. Somebody around you is trying to suppress you or control you. Um, be aware of that. But you have the sun shining on you. So you're going to recognize this and take control. And everything's going to be illuminated. So this is a perfect card to lay over top of that. Whoever it is that's trying to suppress you or tell you what to do, control you, direct you, manipulate you. But you're not going to put up with this. You're going to take control of it. That this card is illuminating that energy, and you're not going to follow it. You get the Eight of Pentacles. That's the Apprentice card. This is you working hard for everything you get, but you have the ability to create your own destiny. Did he go?
Nope.
Hey, silly. How unusual. Would you take him with you? I'm still reading. I'm on my last reading, and then I'll take him out and I'll take him for a walk. Go see Daddy. Wrong direction. Roger.
I'm on the toilet right now.
Oh, thank you for announcing that I'm live on TV. Man. Okay. I get the Justice card for you too. So you get that Eight of Pentacles, that working hard, that Apprentice card, that working hard, and you get justice. Justice, this is not coming in legal issues. I think this is coming in balance. You're finding that balance. You're moving forward. The first card out is the Lover's card. I don't know if this is a relationship. I'm hearing no. This is working with others in partnership. Lovers can be a partnership. This is the feminine or the masculine Lovers card. So this deck has a male lover and a female lover, but we've got the infinity going here. So that's moving forward in conjunction. It's positive. It's moving in partnerships with other people. This could be a family member. It could be your spouse. It could be your partner. It could be a partnership in a team that you work with or an individual you work with moving forward. But it's a positive card. You get the embodiment of swords, which is the King of Swords. This is standing your truth, your knowledge, your strength. So as you move forward, you're going to take control of this. I like that. That would get this card, considering the underlying card was somebody trying you. No, this who you're working with isn't controlling you. This partnership you're working in. This is you working in a partnership, not under a manipulation. And you have the strength to stand in and not take the bullshit. This is you standing in your truth and your integrity as you move forward. The center of the reading is the Spirit of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, the Spirit of Cups. This is a message that says to that you have emotional strength, you have that nurturing ability, that creativity. Cups is a water sign, so this is like Pisces influence in your life. It's bringing you a message of going with the flow and taking everything one step at a time. It's an emotional card. It's a creative card. It's a connection with spirit. It taps into your spirituality and your connection with your guides. So you are being guided through this period of time and this creativity and in this partnership. So you'll be pulling that energy forward. with you as you're moving along through this process. And what is it going to bring you? It's going to bring you into the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is financial stability, abundance, and so that Nine of Pentacles is going to be the outcome with this partnership. As you take control, you stand in your truth and creativity, and you go with that flow and you move forward. And it's bringing you a message of the Spirit of Swords. The Spirit of Swords is telling you you can do this just by standing in your truth, your strength, your knowledge, and that's going to anchor you in the ability of this achievement. So I love these cards for you, Roxanne. I hope this brings you good prosperity. Just beware that there's somebody out there that is trying to pull the strings or use you like a puppet or suppress you, tell you how to do things. No, stand in your own truth, your own strength, because that you're going to be very aware of this person coming into your energy and trying to make those decisions for you. But the sun's illuminating it, and that this is allowing you to take control and take charge of what's going on. And this also could be a person that maybe is, um, if they're not trying to control you, they're trying to tap in your energy. They're wanting you to take care of them. Um, you know, always asking you for money, always over tapping for help. But I'm feeling the more of that trying to control you, manipulate you, and you'll see it for what it is, and you'll take charge and just make the decision that you're in control of your own destiny, and that no, you're not going to let somebody make choices for you. Do what is in your heart. Follow your own knowledge and dreams, and they will bring you success. So I hope these readings rang true for you. Thank you for letting me get through my low blood sugars and get back on track. Um, I want everybody to have a beautiful, wonderful, safe New Year's. I know there's a lot of change coming up in this next cycle. Um, in this next month, there's going to be a lot of change and a lot of fast movement. So much is going on right now. I will be back next weekend. I will try to get back on Saturday as long as my health holds up and I don't have a relapse of this stupid pneumonia. I think I've gotten through it. Usually 2 rounds of antibiotics will get me through it. I didn't get so sick I ended up in the hospital. Thank God. I told my husband I don't want to be sick over Christmas. I spent last year Christmas 2 weeks in the hospital. Don't want to do that again. But blessings to everybody. Have a great New Year's, and I will see you next Saturday and Sunday. I will be back at 2:30 on each day, and everybody have a safe New Year's. If you do go out and drink, take an Uber. Don't drive. Be safe, and I will see you guys all next week. So blessings to you all.